Hey guys, good way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we are back with Supergirl. Last time on Supergirl,
Lena moved into the DEO.
Okay. Yeah. Lena's the DEO working on some power people things, and Alex had some working with Supergirl stuff going on to where she didn't seem to be so anti-Supergirl. We had the president making some very, I don't know,
we also had
bad decisions to make a giant satellite that shoots stuff out of the sky like spaceships.
Which Haley did not know about, so Alex is like, well, something fishy's going on.
And we also had the president saying, well, how about we make Agent Liberty in charge of alien relations? Is that what it was?
Something like that. And then we had Manchester's hair is now purple.
Alien affairs. That's what it was. And then we had the Elite.
Yeah, so it was the Elite versus Super Friends last week. It was pretty cool.
You're my super friend.
And we also had a poll.
Which was about Haley. Do you think Colonel Lauren Haley will side more with our heroes? We had 20% say no, she will stay antagonistic. We had 32% say that she will stay neutral, not being on either side really. And 47% say that she will join our side.
So the majority was in, no, she's going to stay antagonistic?
No, she will join our side.
Okay. I couldn't remember your percentages.
The least amount. I always go least to most. Krilly Chili says, I'm pretty torn with the question, but I will say if she finds out Supergirl's identity before Lena does, assuming Lena is still unaware of it somehow, I'll be upset. Actually, I said I'll be pissed.
That's fair, because that's, I mean, Lena's best friend. Hello. Hello, Megan.
Christian says she's definitely going to join the good side. The end of this episode was a setup for that. That's what we were debating.
Yeah,
that's what it could have been. Joel says, I feel like they are treating her as they did Isabel, Summer Glau, from Arrow Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
In that, they won't reveal whose side she's on until the last few episodes.
And then she's gone.
But you didn't answer the question. Chief Chill says the government will start changing and she will not like it. And she will join the good guys. Well, Chief Chill, that very well could be the way we're going. If they push her out more, how far out will she get pushed before she wants back in somewhere? Hey. Hey, is the other guy there too? You just can't see him?
Nah, probably.
He's like right there.
Right now, let's sync up watches so we can meet up. You know where, you know when.
Does the other guy get a watch?
What type of gun is that?
I don't know, fake one. Who's this? She didn't care with the guy just pulling out a gun and going.
Maybe a little snack first.
I know, snack.
Well, she had nice jewels on.
Just pearls. Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
So she was dreaming?
Somebody's coming. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh.
Menagerie. Girls gotta eat.
Hey, John, what's up?
I wasn't expecting him.
Like I tell you.
Last chance.
Ooh.
Where is Manchester?
Hey, now he gets a screen.
I was gonna say, isn't that what she was just doing?
Dude, but Scary John is scary.
Yeah, that's true.
Mean John.
This presidential appointment of aliens or their random acts.
Oh!
Oh.
They're after Lockwood, huh? Take cover. Oh.
She had to save him.
Save their lives.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, what do you got?
Nearly have to do.
And I promise, we're one of the good guys.
It makes me
Of course.
feel off. She does look good in a pencil skirt. I can read your mind. But anyway, it does make you feel like it's off.
Okay, now she's gonna come here and be like, we got a problem. Or is she gonna... Okay.
Which is a good thing. The president asked me to reassign you to a security detail.
Security? Whose?
Mine.
Lockwood? Oh.
But please don't
Ooh.
worry, Director Danvers. I come in peace. I would like to discuss with you what I was prevented from announcing. My drive to repeal the Alien Amnesty Act. Because for too long,
Dreams are interpretive.
Yeah.
Maybe something about them is here.
Like a clue.
Or a
Part of
bomb.
them is.
Oh, piece of the dude.
Oh.
You can use that to track the Morai psychically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At least give him a hint.
Yeah.
What? It's like if you had a nail pulled out.
It's his claw.
Wait a minute.
Pull the neck, man.
These little bad boys will do the trick.
What are those? What all does he have in his hat of his?
Everything, anything he can imagine.
They could have a crazy fight here at this place without any danger of people getting hurt.
This is true.
Something tells me the thing we're looking for is right behind this corner.
it's over!
Oh!
The Morai.
Dude. Alright. Ooh.
That's neat.
That's new. He phased through it.
You got that right?
What is?
Oh, look! Did
It was
you
a
see the
tentacle!
tentacles? She knows what it is.
Danvers has a team at Lockwood's rally. You two should coordinate.
To lead a team? Is Brainy ready for that?
No.
What about us? We monitor the news and see if anything pops up.
She's in her suit the entire episode.
Forensic accountant. That's why we became journalists in the first place, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Wilson.
I love James.
I like his speech, but it makes me afraid. What's going to happen to James?
Or at the march.
Yeah.
You need a photographer?
Oh no, he's going to the march.
Exactly. That's what I was afraid of.
I am American Alien. Hashtag American Alien.
You organized it?
When I lost my Legion ring, I realized how much I depended on it for strength and confidence. Supergirl may be a symbol. But more importantly, she's a citizen of Earth,
Yeah.
like the rest of us.
That's true.
Remember that.
Valid
I really
point.
like the last line there.
Supergirl.
His face changed.
To show our support for the repeal of alien amnesty.
But that amnesty is what gives these aliens their rights.
Why should they get any rights? They're just here to hurt us.
I'm an alien.
They're not here to hurt
She just saved his life at the beginning, right?
What the?
A judge robe?
Supergirl.
Kara Zor-El, citizen of Earth.
Oh,
Nice to have you with us.
Huh.
me too.
Don't stoop to his level.
Drop the stage now, You're the threat.
You're the threat.
Get him out of here.
Love the smell of revolution in the late morning.
Oh, and he's here. Oh.
Makes me glad to be alive.
Okay.
Charlie.
So what is this?
I don't know.
I like how the aliens are just quiet.
It's supposed to be a peaceful protest.
Aliens of this world. These pigs want to kill you.
Whoa.
And what? You're gonna take it lying down. So find the nearest alien hater and kill them.
No. No.
Why are there so many of these guys?
I don't know, but I hate this. Because that wand or whatever?
Given the strength of this signal, the broadcasting radius must be less than a city block.
Okay, Brainy, Nia, you clear the area. I'll handle the...
Leave Manchester to me.
Oh.
Right, like I said.
Always one step behind, John.
That must be the real one.
Is that the thing that flashes and makes copies?
Careful, John. It might be. It's gotta be a trap.
We meet again. Well, it isn't the ringless one.
Oh. Ooh, get his hat, yeah.
When you have friends, so where are your friends now?
Right there. Got him. Use that hat. What's in there?
Work for any.
No, please.
Crap, he... That's the writer, right?
Yeah, that's the journalist.
Dreamer. Nice to have another superhero in town.
You have the same excuse too. Your wife, your daughters.
Don't compare him.
Maybe you just need to lose more.
Ooh, the shield.
Please don't get...
It's gotta be a trick.
Great, now he's gonna be afraid. I love this. These are humans helping. And that's what he's trying to capture.
Pictures of them working together. He's gonna reach out his hand. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Supergirl.
Oh, thank you.
You can't change me. Today I find you like a manhunter.
Crap.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, I wonder what that. Oh. Dude, him changing isn't very frequent.
To the part where you
I was about to leave. Alright. What? God, are you kidding me? Fuck. Dang it, I knew it. I was talking about all the good things and the good guys will win and happy stuff and get a break and have the night off and sidekicks and knew something bad was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be that stupid phone call. Who would shoot Jimmy?
I don't know. Manchester?
But shoot Jimmy though?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's stupid. I mean, James has gotten a lot more screen time in this season than usual.
Is it a move? I mean, what's that mean?
Like, I don't know, because I'm trying to think of all of the screen time that he's had. Who all would know about him? Who would know about his relations with Kara and maybe John Jones?
Well,
like,
my thought was that could it be a Lockwood thing, being that he is a journalist and he's pushing the alien-human harmony thing. I mean,
and Lockwood did entrap him at the beginning of the season, right?
Yeah.
Captured him, so he knows a lot about him.
But I mean, I guess he's not good for what Lockwood's after, and at the same time, he's not great, I guess, for what Manchester's after. Although, he's not really against Manchester. Like, Manchester wants aliens and the revolution and aliens to be, you know, on top or whatever. If aliens are just accepted and running around humanity, I feel like that still kind of falls in par with what Manchester wants, even though not to the extreme.
Unless he's moving it like a chess piece. Like, he knows if he is shooting one of these pacifists, everyone's going to point fingers at Lockwood.
Maybe.
And it's going to break up the peace. Versus, like, Manchester shooting him for his own personal reasons. Because he has no real personal reasons. It's just a chess piece.
Maybe. I feel like he's more a threat to Lockwood's side. I think.
Yeah, but
so
I
I
don't...
would say he would get shot from something that way, more so.
How would they benefit from that, though? Like, they wouldn't really benefit.
It's just a matter of getting someone out of the way who's leading Catco in the way of pro-alien-human harmony kind of thing. And then if you can get someone else in there who is maybe a little bit more... You know how Haley took over the DEO versus having Alex running the DEO, or John, who was pro-alien and whatnot. The president puts in Haley, who is much more like, well, I gotta do what we say. We're to protect the Earth from aliens, not protect the aliens. You know what I mean? So...
Oh, crap. What's happening next, though? Does James die? Like, is he dead? Or is Lena...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh. I had an O thing, but then I kept on the topic of the Lockwood stuff. So, but no, I was wondering if could whatever Lena's working on be what saves James? And could it give him powers?
Is that why she said it's too late?
I think she said tonight. I think she said tomorrow could be tonight.
Oh, I thought she said tomorrow could be too late.
To protect L Corp? There's no way it could be that, right?
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
Lena or, what's her name?
I want to say Witherspoon.
Schumacher,
yeah.
Could Schumacher? I don't think they'd want to kill James. You know what I mean? But
yeah, there's no way unless whoever is having power over Lena is,
or it's the DEO and the
or
president.
It's the president, yeah, not the DEO.
They learn that they're digging into this power base for
and
humans
they're covering
and stuff,
the black book,
and it's covering it up. I don't know. I guess there's a few things. James is in the middle of a couple things, so
yeah.
But no, I was thinking like, so James, does he die here? Does he get paralyzed here? Does he get superpowers here?
I'm hoping that Lena has to do her stuff tonight.
I feel like those are the three things you have, right? Like, what? There's no other options, right? He could be paralyzed because he was shot, like, in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Very common thing that they do in TVs. They get shot in the back in the spine and they become paralyzed or whatever, right? It could die because there was no one else in the building.
No, so it could have punctured a lung.
How long is he
or
stuck there until
bleed out?
Whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Or could he be in, dire situation? He's probably gonna die, but Lena uses this untested formula that she could have been testing on soldiers.
But she refused those soldiers, so maybe you're right with the DEO shooting him, so then now she feels obligated because they looked into the tabloids to find out about her and James.
Maybe.
And that was even brought up. It's a crap.
See, with that though, like, again in this episode, I felt a little more not a bitch from Haley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With kind of the conversation they had with Lena, kind of both times, this is what she wants, but she's like, okay, fine, you don't risk my soldiers, whatever. But then the American alien kind of line of being like, I guess he was a good guy after all. Like, did she know? Was that just an assumption? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even Alex and Brainy shared a look. They're like...
Confounding, is that what they said?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not sure... Like, do I believe that she would kill James or attack James to try to push that? I feel like it's got to be a cover-up or because he's not on someone's agenda. Is what I think. But I don't know. I don't know.
Regardless, I think that he's going to end up with superpowers via Lena because he's going to be unconscious and won't be able to make his own decision. So Lena will probably step in with her bias.
What kind of powers would it be? Would it just be a general, like, just everything about a human's a little better?
Like a Captain America?
Kind of. Like, they're a little stronger, so they can run a little faster. Maybe they heal a little faster, like, or can heal from things that typically people can't. It just kind of ups all of a normal human's traits, tenfold or something. Or, I don't know. The other thing here is, at the end here, like, in the first thing in the parking garage, we had Dreamer with her whole, like, tell us now, she's like, don't scream at her, tone it back. And then you have John, like, you see, like, this angry John Jones,
His anger's been building.
You see it through this episode of him, like, after Manchester and, like, his almost, it's like a vendetta against him. I don't know if it's like, I'm fighting him because I don't want to become him. Like, that's what I could have became, so I have to stop him so I don't become it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Manchester keeps on just kind of poking him and, like...
Poking the bear.
Up to the point where he says, I'm going to... What was it? I'm going to find you like a manhunter.
I know. Martian Manhunter. Like,
dude,
that's awesome.
Could next episode have him, like, not as John, but as...
Manhunter the whole time?
Like, in alien form, like, instead of being John Jones.
Oh, that's a lot of CGI. You know what they do with the Mirai? They're like, oh, thank God we have the Mirai. You can't see him half the time.
I'm gone. Well, I love, too, with the Mirai, they had that first shot coming out of the restaurant or whatever, and it was like, hat, menagerie, Manchester, empty space. And I'm like, I wonder if that Mirai's there in that empty space. And then they talked to him like, he was. Yes. So they had the force shot of them walking down, but you just can't see this person. I thought it was funny.
Even in the fortress, you would see the footprints.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that too. I was like, I'm glad that they are at the fortress, someplace where footprints could be seen, So I like that too.
But on the topic though of John, I'm interested to see what happens with him because we've not seen him. I mean, he's always been much more pacifisty, you know.
Pacifisty.
Since we've known him, you know, at the DEO, he was very hiding as an alien, working towards, you know, alien kind and betterment of everything. But this last time here, like, there's an anger within him that's just
boiling.
I know. So I'm worried about him a bit. I don't want him to go too far, you know, like I love the comparisons they've had in the past of like Manchester, what he went through, John, what he went through, losing family, you know, taking different paths though because of that. Like, I don't want John to become Manchester, you know?
Exactly. And I don't understand why he's raging other than being poked and prodded, like you said. Because it's not to avenge his family at all. It's not to help the situation. It's just more, he's just targeting Manchester.
Yeah. Well, even John kind of talked about, like, you know, with Manchester, I get this sense that I don't know why, or, you know, like he kind of had a conversation about like something I haven't felt before. There's this kind of.
Well, doesn't Manchester wear this empathy? What was it? Empathy, make you feel more empathetic, and John Jones is already an empathetic alien, an empath. Yeah. So
I don't know.
It increases that.
I don't know if he has that. The only things I know he has is he's got the flight ring right now. He's got that shield belt thing now.
Mm-hmm.
He has that, I guess, duplicating hologram thing.
Yeah.
What was the necklace for?
I don't know. He said it was like a mini one.
Little brother.
Yeah.
I bet the necklace they put on that Agent of Liberty.
Oh, so then
it makes him look like him. Whereas the other one can create new ones. That just makes someone else look different. I bet you that's what it was.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know exactly because I'm not sure if that stuff's in the comics. You know, I didn't recognize or anything.
Or
I don't remember it from previous episodes, but it may have been.
I think the Flasher thing, the hologram thing, was at the beginning of this season.
Was it?
There was an alien or someone that was making copies of themselves at this factory. I could be completely wrong, but
yeah, I don't remember it.
I
can't believe they found the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, we need to go back and see who said that it would be there and whether or not where the key is.
Now, where did your pal Mixie say the key was?
Nixie? Mixie?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, like fifth dimensional.
Your pal Mixie? Is the hat a fifth dimensional item? Is that what it is?
I'm assuming because they keep saying that.
Did you looked up on the Elites and stuff a bit, or?
I was watching the Elite show, the movie or whatever.
Is it the Superman versus the Elite or something like that?
Yeah. I don't think I remember them saying anything about it being fifth dimensional, except for in this episode where he's like, "Thank you for sending me to the fifth dimension." Or something
well, they
like
talked
that.
about that a few times. So, like, his hat stores things in the fifth dimension. He pulls it out and everything. That's how he teleports.
And that's where
to go in and out of it or something.
Mixospitalic.
Yeah. So he heard from Mixospitalic. I don't forget how to say it.
Yeah, I forget it.
Blaine.
Yeah, Blaine.
So they heard from him about the Fortress of Solitude. Why would he tell him that?
I don't know.
I'm not.
Well, of course, he's not as angry as Manchester. Like, even in the cartoon, you see the hat just like laying on the ground, just here you bud, and just tosses them stuff. He's just a very lax character. So I can see him and Mixospitalic being like friends. So I can see that being a possibility.
Mixie, dang it. I'm still curious. Is he just a human? Is he an alien?
I think he might be a human with the fifth dimensional hat.
Is that what it is? He's just a normal guy? Like Menagerie was just a normal girl until she had this alien jump inside her?
Mm-hmm. I know, you want to be that alien. Jeez.
I don't want to jump inside her. No, pencil skirt. Dude, the Elites, the Lockwood. Okay, so trying to assassinate Lockwood, having to have Supergirl protect Lockwood, then having to have Alex protect. It gets so loud all of a sudden. Sorry, guys. They are currently watching I'm assuming with Calvin being there, The Walking Dead. So make sure you guys check out The Walking Dead with Eric, Shane, and
Obviously
Calvin.
something exciting's going
Apparently
on.
it's a good episode, so make sure you guys watch whatever it is going on now. Anyway, having to protect Lockwood though, like Kara and Alex both having to like protect him.
Oh.
Did Alex there at the end say that you're the threat?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
She's
he
like,
was
"Come
causing
on."
he was causing the riot to build. So I love that she was the one that took him out. Like and lawfully took him out.
There's a peaceful protest coming up, and you're having your agent guys, children of liberty, come over with masks, so no one they can't be identified, and with baseball bats.
And you're cheering
us or them.
Yeah, us for them. Us
like,
for
what are
them.
you doing? Like, you don't. Why you? If anything, you're making you guys look worse. I feel like having a peaceful protest against this, and then they start attacking. Like
that whole riot there was a very Detroit.
Yeah,
moment, which I loved. I was like, good, they're making the right decisions.
I love like watching James like look around and everything, taking pictures. You see humans helping aliens and aliens helping humans, and whenever they're coming in to stop it and stuff, they're like attacking the people who are being the aggressors. Yeah. And which sometimes it was humans and sometimes it was aliens. Like it varied.
They were unbiased.
It was good and bad on both sides.
Yeah.
So I was worried it was gonna be coming in. They're just gonna start beating the aliens and stuff and pulling them out. I'm like, they're the good guys. What are you doing?
I know.
So I liked it. I love the picture they had like a human, an alien, and that sign in the background that said "Stand Up." Mm-hmm. I thought that was great.
And I liked how he was able to get an alien that actually looked like an alien, and you could tell the other guy was a human.
If he would have gotten the one guy, all he has is just spikes on his arms, and you wouldn't have been able to tell on his face.
Exactly.
The one dude who works for Catco, that was an alien, that was about to get hurt there the one time, and then Dreamer saved him and stuff. It's like, thank goodness there's another hero in town. I didn't recognize him right away, but he was the one too there at Lockwood's whenever he said about repealing the alien amnesty thing. So he must just be on Lockwood. Like that's just his story that he's working on and stuff.
And I liked how, since you're saying that came back, how the agent at the very beginning that Kara saved, she got to turn him at the end and change his POV. And
it was neat seeing he's there with Lockwood. I'm assuming working with Lockwood, right?
His security.
And then you have him there at the rally being like, aliens suck.
Because he's no longer security, it's DEO security
And then you see him changing to like, okay, well, let me help you out, alien.
Because I liked the speech, the talk that him and Supergirl had, like, those aliens, they're not you. And that's what changed Kara's motivation. She's like, I am one of them, and then changed, and then she was walking and protesting.
The Alien Amnesty Act would send her away too if they were going to send them all back to their planets. I mean, some people have nowhere to go.
They're refugees.
Kara doesn't even have a planet. Some people may be running from like terrible situations on their own planets, destruction of their own planet.
Yep.
Some may just be wanting vacation. I don't know, but
vacation
still
to Earth.
Wow, it's a pretty place, I think. What do you think of Dreamer?
I liked her, and I liked her being in her suit for most of the episode.
I think she's just excited to do this hero thing, right?
Oh, definitely. She has her green face on.
It's like when you get something new or new clothing or new something, you carry it around all the time, or you're wearing it all the time, or a new favorite purse. I don't know. I don't have a favorite purse, but
I'm breaking it in.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
I love that.
What was the one? Yield or die. It's like, take it down to a 7. Yield or else. That's better.
I love it because she's still learning. So, and
they said we gotta show strength. Like, I think more like hands on hips, not yelling in face.
Because I mean, she's a very, I don't know, not aggressive person. However you would say that.
Yeah. So she's trying, being not a hero. She's much more somber. Quiet, soft-spoken, right? Mm-hmm. So then as being a hero, he's like, well, I can't be that as a hero.
Exactly.
I need to stand up. I need people to see me as a...
She goes to the opposite extreme.
A little too far sometimes. But it's interesting, though. I like with that though, you have Supergirl trying to teach her, but then you have John kind of showing too far sometimes too right now. So like you're kind of seeing a whole mix of all of it. So.
That's true, because Supergirl yelled at her for saying, "Yield or eat this."
Yield or die.
Well, whenever she had the ball, she's like, "Stop or eat this."
Yeah.
And then
tell us what's going on or eat this.
And then she's like, "Stop yelling, calm down." And then John Jones jumps in and starts yelling.
Eyes turn
like
red.
Immediately.
It's so scary.
I'm like, calm him down.
I love that they called the Mirai Mo. Did you catch that?
I thought he called him the Hat Mo.
No, they were walking away. He's like, "All right, Mo, come on, let's go."
Yeah.
Like it was later on when they were inside and they were like at odds to each other.
Yeah.
The only one that's different now is you. Come on, Mo. We've lost this one.
Come on, Mo. Mm-hmm. But while watching that though too, I caught this time. I didn't catch it last time. I was like, cause I wasn't sure what he said. He said when the gang all found out that you and Fee were otherworldly. So he's not from Earth Hat. So he's definitely from
the fifth dimension.
Well, he could be from that, or he could just be an alien with a fifth dimensional hat power thingy. Mm-hmm. So, but anyway, he's not of Earth, which is at least it answers part of my question. Because I'm like, is he like Mixie, or is he just an alien? What's his hat? Is there some kind of power he has? Is it some kind of technology, some kind of magical hat? So, all right. Anything else you have, or do you want to jump over to Q&As? You wrote a bunch of this episode too, huh?
I did. And not very much of the same that you did.
What do you know about the baby sun eater? You know anything about that?
I know nothing about that.
I don't know what that is.
So he's like a walking nuclear bomb, she said.
A walking bomb. His tentacles are in there.
I really liked the standoff between Haley and Lena. Like, strong backbone versus strong backbone. Like, hey, you denied all of my soldiers. And she's like, well, that's because this is not ready yet. And she's able to stand up to her boss, which is the government, you know? So I love seeing the standoff between those two. And, I mean, I enjoy both of them very much, especially Lena. So I'm glad that
you like Haley?
I've been liking Haley a lot more, yeah.
Okay.
Showing that she's not... She tries her best to remain unbiased, I believe. So she tries to stick to her rules and not taking sides. But I love seeing the standoff between them because it's just two very strong women. And then you have...
Or stubborn. Sorry.
Strong women. You're going to get lots of backlash from that. And then you have another strong woman, which is Alex.
Okay.
And whenever she got mandated to go and watch Lockwood, I love the part where Lockwood's like, no, it's okay. And Alex immediately goes,
what about the moment whenever...
The patronizing of the touch.
What about when she was like, did you hear that from the DEO agent that you turned into a terrorist? No, from the president. And then he's like, oh, shit.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved the female characters in this episode. Yeah. It was just so much fun. I think maybe it could have been because of National Women's Day.
Oh, well, that was Friday, right?
Mm-hmm. So this would be a couple of days, airing a couple of days after. Because there was a lot of powerful
Happy Woman Day
episodes.
If you're a woman. Or Happy Woman Day if you're a man. I don't know how it works, whatever.
Empowerment. But because we also had Dreamer, which they added her name this episode. Right?
Dreamer, yeah.
So we had the official name for her, and I loved her, like, trying to be strong.
They had that Kara Zor-El thing, whatever. You're like, oh, did she just out her name? Now she's going public with everybody? I don't think so. She said,
please.
I'm Kara Zor-El. Though she has the same first name. Now she doesn't have the suit on.
She doesn't have glasses.
No glasses, hair's not pulled back. It's confusing. I was like, whenever she walked in, like, oh, did Alex recognize her maybe? Or no, okay. All right, well. But I like that she put on like the it was like the robes that like her mom wore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like
very
the Kryptonian type of robe thing, which I thought was really nice.
Then
did you think about American Alien being brainy in the beginning?
Yeah, I did. I didn't want to say anything
it might have been
because I was like, no, that's too obvious.
I thought it might have been, but then like he said about looking into it, and he was like trying to like, this guy must have a lot of da-da-da and a crypto thing, and I was like, well, that could be Brainy.
Exactly. I can't find a fingerprint anywhere. I was like, suspicious. I liked Brainy's monologue.
With Supergirl?
Mm-hmm. The El Mayara.
See, the thing I love...
stand together.
The thing I love the most about that was just the ending where it's like, you're not just a hero, you're a citizen.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you should stand there and represent what you believe in rather than just being there, you know, watching.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and her being there, too, like, as things got real bad, she's there already.
Yeah, exactly. And she was present as Supergirl.
Yeah.
Before she went into her, you know, robes and everything. So everyone knew that Supergirl was marching with them. So I liked that too. And I did like that Dreamer. Nia changed her clothes also. So that was pretty cool.
But they wanted to go there as like, you know, if you're a police officer and you go there wearing your police uniform versus like just going there and marching out of your police uniform, you know, like I'm not on duty, I'm here for me. Mm-hmm. I'm not here representing the police or anything. So she's like, I'm not here, you know, as I went to fight or whatever, I'm here to protest. Exactly.
So I like that too. And then, of course, Jimmy's speech, it had me all riled up because I'm like, that's a very long screen time. Like, that's a lot of screen time. What's going to go down? Like, it had me so worried because it was so good.
He didn't. He went down.
And we just have to be heroes. And
he's dead. We should go to Q&As. See, people are upset about Jimmy.
Oh, gosh, yes. It's everybody's favorite character. Why not?
Everybody's? What? But he doesn't look as good in that pencil skirt. All right, guys. We're going to go over our Q&As. It's at BlindWaveProd with hashtag SupergirlQNA. Every live show, pretty much, we have Q&As for. So if you guys watch Supergirl, if you guys watch Walking Dead, Arrow, Flash, Legends coming back, all that kind of stuff, make sure you guys check out, because usually we do a Q&A segment for our live shows. So, Edwin B asks, if you had a super suit, would you wear it all day? And then, where's my super suit? Would you wear a super suit all day?
Depends on how comfy it was. Like, if it was Supergirl's, I'd be afraid of shaping. But, like, if it's, like, Nia's, that's pretty comfy.
Yeah, I wanted to wear that Spider-Man outfit that we got from Mailbag, like, all the time. Because it was cool, but my belly's big, and it's hard to pee in.
Ew, you pee in it?
Not in it, but, like... It's very... you have to take everything off in order to try to go to the bathroom.
Oh, so you empathize with women wearing one pieces to go swimming.
I mean, you could probably just, like, move that to the side or something.
Oh, yeah, that's so easy.
I can't do that with mine. I need like, a zipper. Or I need to
most
take
of
it
them
all
have, like, Velcro, so then...
Anyway. But, yeah, I'd like a super suit. It'd be fine. Jeffrey says, would you have a problem protecting Lockwood?
Not if it was my duty.
I mean...
I think Alex did amazing, and I would try to withhold to how well she did.
She did a good job. I mean, I would probably try to protect my boy. I may not agree with him. Maybe I can talk to him and be like, why? But, I don't know. I was waiting for, like, some conversation happening between Alex and Ben more to maybe, like, kind of really, like, push both sides. I don't think it would change anyone's mind, but to really kind of, like, push on each other just to put little seeds. You know what I mean? But I didn't really get that.
I don't think it was Alex's time to do something like that, you know? Especially since she's supposed to be protecting him and he needs to feel protected. Mm-hmm. So if she laid all the negativity on him, he's going to say, well, crap, you're not going to protect me.
Yeah. Derek wants to know if we think James's shooter was a child of liberty.
Yeah, see, I still don't think so. I don't agree, because that's what you said, is that you think it could possibly be them. And
I think most likely.
I don't see that. Like, if it was Manchester, it's because he's doing, like, a chess piece, and, like, he's moving strategically, saying everyone's going to assume it's liberty.
I don't think Manchester did it.
I don't think Manchester did it. I think it's the president, or... I think it's the president.
I don't think it was Lockwood that went pew-pew, but I think it was...
a child of liberty.
Among the Alien Affairs group who had to put a hold on the alien affair or alien amnesty repeal because of James's picture and what his paper that he was running now was doing against what they were wanting to do.
Which I think this is going to be our poll question.
I think it was political.
I think it was delegated from the president. Yes. Political.
Or maybe it was like an ex-girlfriend.
So I think
Lucy Lane.
I think it's delegated from the president, so it could have been Child of Liberty that was delegated to follow through with that.
So it
act.
wasn't Lucy Lane. She could have been mad.
This is our poll question for sure.
Who did it? Lockwood related.
Who did it?
Manchester related. Lucy Lane related.
Lena.
Lover Sashimi says, have you ever joined a march or protest?
Me personally, no, but my future sister-in-law is very huge on the feminist. The feminist marches, women marches, and everything. She was there in D.C. marching with them for the Women's March in 2017, I think it was. So she is huge on it, and we hear a lot about it, but we don't have very many marches close that anyone really stands for, you know?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in a protest or march of any kind. I mean, it's March right now. No.
He's been able to stand in March.
No, I don't think I've ever been involved in anything. Pepsi Queen, though, says if you were to start a march or a protest, what would it be for? It would be to have the McRib all year long. They always do that, like, limited time, right now. It's like, why not just have it all the time? What are your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts of what you'd want to do it on? I really don't have anything.
I guess it is what the situation is at that time. Like, if something arises, like, for women's rights, I'd probably be there. If it was something for, like, something medical is going to change, like, that's going to screw the nation over, I'll be there. You know, it just depends on what the situation is and where I stand at that time. But, yeah, if there was something somewhat local, I'd probably be there.
Yeah. I mean, there's always things that are like, well, I feel like we should be doing this, and people say we should do that, but, like, I don't have anything I can think of offhand where I'm like, I need to protest that.
Yeah, like, having such a strong POV on it, you know?
Alright, anyway, someone named Red's M97 or something. So, Red, do you think Brainy would be able to use Hat's hat? And maybe he could use it as a ring replacement for now.
Ooh, snap, that'd be cool. I was hoping to see if he would be able to during that fight with the tossing of the hat, which is really cool. We didn't mention that. I really like that fight with the hat tossing.
There's a couple of times I'm like, I felt like they could have done, like, Brainy fell. When I felt like naturally he would have gone like this. He went like this. And, like, held it up after he fell on the ground. Like, here. You know, just throw it over there. But no, it'd be cool. I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to see. I like him wearing the hat.
It doesn't fit his face shape, but I like him with the hat.
Magnus says, Superman vs. the Elite is a feature-length animated movie similar to the ones Aaron said he had seen. Based on the comic, What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way, which was the title of last week's episode.
Oh, that's funny.
So that's good. I didn't know that.
It's on the DC Universe app, so guys, think you might like the Elite? Check it out. It's pretty good. I think it's like an hour and a half long.
Isaac says, do you think this is the end of the Elite, or will they come back stronger? Well, 3 of them got captured/arrested, right? Yeah. Like, Mirai and Menagerie both got caught, and then the Hat got caught at the very end, and only Manchester escaped. So, I don't know. I mean, it's easy enough to put them and lock them away as like a rogues thing, and then you bring them back here a few episodes later. I mean, we don't need them next episode. We have enough going on with James and... Okay, better.
Bless you. But I think that Manchester doesn't stand a chance to break them out alone, you know? So they are going to be in prison for a long time because the Hat was the one that was talking about breaking them out, and he's the only one that possibly could do it. So Now that the hat doesn't have his hat.
The hat doesn't have his hat. What is he?
He's hatless.
That's his new name.
Hatless. It's like Atlas, but with hat.
12 Cat said, I was looking to see what Dreamer's outfit from the comics looked like and found out she was in Young Justice. I don't recognize her.
Huh.
She was a part of the Forever People. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's related to the newest one. I have no idea. I haven't seen the newest season. Ooh, if you were to join a march or protest, what would your sign say? I don't know.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends what I'm marching for. But I'd want something clever.
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Something that sticks out.
Prince of Zao says, with 2 of the elite captured, do you think the other villains will join them? And if so, who would you want to join? Didn't they capture 3?
Yeah, the Mariah was caught.
Well, I know the Mariah was caught, but they did capture Hat Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right in here. Yeah, because he's wearing his hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they captured 3 of them. I don't know who else would join them. Manchester's gonna want people more so for their agenda too, so I don't know who fits that.
Because shoot, Manchester's even losing his gang, his team, you know, because they're like, you're out for your own personal vendetta right now. So I don't even know if the rest of his team's gonna join back up with him. I guess I could see Manchester trying to recruit a white Martian just to poke and prod at John Jones more.
I want to hear this real quick, sorry.
But there might be hope for the country yet. Seems time is on your side for now, so...
I thought you said tomorrow. Tomorrow can be tonight.
I thought too late.
That's what someone else said, too late on the chat too, so...
Well, I guess tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow may be too late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was worried that she knew.
That's what Dip wants to know is, like, would she know about James's shooting and who the killer is?
Because
could it be an L Corp cover-up or something?
She got a phone call, you know, what was it, 2 episodes ago? That she was so worried about, and that's why she ended up breaking it up with James.
Maybe
so
he could have been
was,
in danger back then, and now it's just caught up.
Yeah, if you don't join us and you don't follow our orders, we will shoot your boyfriend. So she was trying to save him.
We will shoot your boyfriend. That's what they said.
Exactly.
We will shoot him. Not he will be in danger or dead.
So maybe she had an inkling about something like this going to happen. And maybe she got another phone call or...
Maybe.
Like if her product wasn't ready to be done by this deadline, that something bad was going to happen.
Well then, supposedly then, we need a poll probably revolving around James. And who
done it?
Who done it to James? Maybe who's involved with it. So, is Manchester behind it? Lockwood behind it?
The president.
Well, let's say involved. Because I don't think Lena would be behind it, but Lena could be involved with it. It could be more revolving around Lena. So, is Manchester tied to it? Is Lockwood tied to it? Is Lena tied to it? Is the president tied to it?
Well, I think president and Lena, so I don't know.
President and Lena? You think both at the same time?
Well, the president's putting the threats on Lena. So, Lena's aware of it, but the president ordered the shot. Because the president wants this to be moved forward for her project to be done. And he knows that she would do anything to save James' life. That's why it wasn't like a heart shot, because James was facing towards the window.
Who ordered it to happen? How about that? Was it Manchester Black, Lockwood, the president, Lucy Lane, or someone else?
Lena.
Like Lucy calls, like, you better break up with him or else. She's like, I did.
She's with the government, right? She's with the U.S. government.
Is she still? She had her general daddy.
Her general daddy.
Right?
Yeah.
General Lane or whatever. I don't know. We'll go with that, guys. Let us know what you think. Who's behind it? And let us know in the comments over at Patreon why you think maybe it happened. Maybe we'll get answers next episode. Maybe we'll get answers later this season. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we're getting close. We have we're over halfway done with the season. So let's see where things go, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you guys want to find cool Blind Wave shirts and other stuff, go down to the description for our website, blindwave.net. You can find our shop. There's shirts and hats and hoodies and all kinds of stuff there. So make sure you guys check that out. And we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget about the poll over at Patreon.